Good afternoon, everybody. Man, do we have a show for you today. We are back at the property. We've been cutting wood, lots of wood. And I am going to try something that I've never tried before. And I've even looked on YouTube and I can't even find it on that. And what I'm going to do today is a stuffed venison heart with stovetop stuffing in it, wrapped in bacon, cooked over open coals in a whiskey butter cream sauce. But first, we are going to have a baked potato with this. And I don't even put foil on my baked potatoes. I literally just put them in the fire, just like that. And what ends up happening, it just makes a little burnt crust all the way around it. You peel that off, and I'm telling you, this is one of the best baked potatoes you will ever have. So this is my gonna be my heart roasting stick. I wanted 3 points of contact, so this is gonna go through the center of the heart, and this is gonna go through the two sides. And then it's gonna sit just like so. And then I can have the ability to have my own rotisserie. But first we need to let this potato cook, and then we will skewer the heart and get to cooking on that. Okay, I am putting the final wraps of pepper bacon on our venison heart. I am just using toothpicks. Hopefully they will not burn up before this is done. Look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful piece of food porn you've ever seen wrapped in bacon? Guys, this might be a total disaster. Or it might be something I do every year. But you know me, I'm not afraid to go outside the box, especially when it comes to wild game. And I'm just crossing my fingers that all this holds together. It is stuffed with turkey stovetop stuffing. I've got coarse black pepper, kosher salt, peppered bacon in here, granulated garlic. And the neat thing about this, I killed this deer just a couple hundred yards from here on our property. And I thought it was just a nice fitting to do this as, you know, kind of respect to the animal and do a little almost kind of a caveman cook, sort of, if caveman had bacon. But yeah, let's just see what happens. What do you think? Seems pretty sturdy at the moment. Do have some bacon already trying to come off, but that's okay. So my original plan was not to use bacon. I actually wanted to use what they call a caul fat from the deer, which is basically kind of the lining that holds, well, the stomach and everything together. But in the heat of the moment when I got the deer, I gutted it, I threw everything out, and about 5 minutes later I was like, shoot! And I looked and, well, it was in the dirt. So I couldn't use it. So bacon is going to be my caul fat. And hey, everything goes good with bacon, right? So I've got the fire right where I think I need it. Let's go put this on the rotisserie. Patent pending RB Outdoors Northwest rotisserie. And let's get to cooking this heart. Let's see how she rotates. yeah. All right. Well, guys, this was extremely labor intensive because I didn't want to burn it, because you can't fix burn. So I kept playing with the fire, adding a little bit, raising, lowering it, turning it. But check it out, we are done. Ha 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 ha! Look at that! Bacon is definitely crispy. You could see some of the toothpicks burned on the edges, but that's okay. My stick held perfectly. Now, I need to make the whiskey cream sauce. We're gonna let this rest. And I gotta peel my baked potato that I just pulled out of the fire. And guys, I gotta tell you, so far, this has turned out a whole lot better than I thought it would. So far, it's not a total fail. Okay, we are letting that rest while I make whiskey bourbon cream sauce. And I am using the High West Whiskey American Prairie Bourbon. I got this in McCall, Idaho, and I gotta tell you, it's some pretty good stuff. And you know, I've worked pretty hard on this stuffed venison heart. I gotta make sure that this is still good, because I mean, I'd hate to have bad whiskey with stuffed venison heart. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. Okay. So all I'm doing is melting, maybe not quite a half a cube of just plain old butter. Now we're going to add the good stuff. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of cream to thicken things up. Oh yeah, we are starting to thicken up a little bit. All again, it was just some butter, probably maybe an ounce of whiskey, and probably about 2 or 3 ounces of cream, and you can see we're already getting thick. Well, you can see some of the stuffing fell out a little bit. This bacon's so crispy. Oh, that's perfect. Now technically you're supposed to have heart like a steak, like medium rare, but I just wanted to make sure everything was done. So this is, well, as you can see, this is like medium well, which is all right. Let me get a little stuff in here. We are losing daylight, so I got to make this kind of quick. Oh my God. It probably doesn't look very appetizing because of the shape of the heart. That's what throws off a lot of people. But I got to tell you, this, I will do this again. Absolutely. It tastes like a steak with hint of Thanksgiving because of the stuffing. It is really good. I almost forgot the whiskey cream sauce. Surprisingly very tender.